to have you here again. You're welcome once again to another of my video on Life Essential Talk. I am Dr. Uche and I have a very interesting topic for you today. But meanwhile, please don't forget to click on my channel, subscribe, like, comment, and share so that others will also hear what we have today. All right, so Life Essential Talk, and the topic is 3 signs of a failing marriage. All right, so last time I talked about mistakes women make in marriage. I gave you 3 signs. Well, today I'm all about 3. I'm going to give you 3 signs of a failing marriage. Yes, it's going to be short and straight to the point. I'm just going to tell you how it is and what you can do to revive your marriage. Now, the first one is when you prefer to be with your friends rather than being at home with your spouse. I know that at the beginning of your marriage, you were all over your spouse, all over your partner. Oh, I wanted this, I want that, I want this. You talk about everything, majorly everything. But as time goes on, things start deteriorating. And why? Why should things like this happen? Well, that is marriage for you. It goes up, it comes down. But when you start having this feeling of not wanting to be with your husband or your wife, then you know that there is a problem. If you prefer to be with your friends and not with your spouse, then there is a problem. There's nothing wrong with being with your friends. There's nothing wrong with that. But when it becomes so much, when you start preferring them to your husband or to your wife, then there is a problem. What happened? If you observe this sign, then you don't overlook it. You don't take it for granted. Please have it at the back of your mind that there is a problem. Why is it that you don't go to your husband again with all those things you normally tell him? Why is it that you don't go to your wife again to tell her this or to tell her that? So if you start having that feeling of not connecting, if you start having that feeling of being alone, oh, I want to be alone, then you know that there is a problem. Yeah. Now, another one is constant criticism. Yes, there's nothing wrong in criticizing, but it is wrong when it becomes unconstructive. If it's constructive, beautiful. But if it is unconstructive, that means there is a problem. Honestly, if you start telling yourselves bad things, start calling yourselves name, throwing derogatory remarks at each other, throwing degrading remarks at each other, there is a problem. All these are signs that your marriage has taken a hit. If you don't feel any remorse when you say something horrible to your husband, there is a problem. If you don't feel any regret when you say something horrible to your wife, there is a problem. That means that something huge has taken place. Something terrible has just happened. Your marriage has taken a hit. So this is another sign you should look out for. You cannot be in a marriage and you call yourselves names. You call yourselves idiots, stupid, ewu, whatever, in your own language. In my own language, I can say a whole lot of them, but let me just stop it there. All right, so another sign of a failing marriage is this. When there's no intimacy, little or no intimacy. I've never seen a loveless marriage that has ever survived. I don't think I've seen anyone. If you know of any loveless marriage that is still on, that has survived for years, please let me know. Honestly. So there must be that intimacy. And here, yes, sex is the major thing there. But if there's no sex, then you're not in a marriage. Then forget about the sex. What about the physical contact, other physical contact like kissing, cuddling with each other? If you don't have all these, there is a problem. It's a profound sign that something has gone wrong. And you don't just overlook it. Don't just take it for granted. You have to do something about it. And what do you do? When you get all these signs, when you observe all these signs, what do? You try dialogue. Very important. Effective dialogue can go a long way to help your marriage. But you have to be open for it. You have to say everything. You have to be willing to make your marriage work. You have to be out there if you want to have a wonderful marriage. Another thing is meeting a marriage therapist that will guide you, that will help you. The marriage therapist will make both of you to say a whole lot of things. And when you listen to each other, you'll be able to sort yourselves out. All right, so I have come to the end of this yet another interesting episode. Next time we'll have a whole lot again to talk about. So please do not forget to subscribe. Don't forget to click on my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, comment, share. I'm sure that there are other people that would love to hear what I just said right now. So please share. All right, see you next time. Love you all. Bye.